students. So how you are doing that previous examples and concepts? Have you understood everything? So in the last class we completed a transpose of the matrix. Yes, what is a transpose? When you are interchanging the row and columns, we will call it as a transpose. Continuing with the next concept, the important but very easy concept is symmetric and skew symmetric. See here, I am explaining with the help of, first I will explain with the help of example. Here I will wrote one example. This is root 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 5 and 3, 5, 6. Here I am writing a transpose of this. See the transpose, the row changes to column. And remember, symmetric and skew symmetric are defined only in square matrix. Here, row changes to column. This column and row I am interchanging. When you interchange also, there is no changes we are observing. They are same. Then what you are writing? A transpose is equal to A. So this is an important point, you have to note down that. If A transpose is equal to A, then the matrix is called symmetric matrix. That is very important. Now moving to the next one. Here also I am giving you one square matrix, and that square matrix is 0, E, F, and it is minus E, 0, G. This is minus F, minus G, Z. This is also a square matrix. As I already told you, symmetric and skew symmetric are defined in square matrix. Here we are observing all the elements in the principal diagonal are 0. Now write down the transpose. Row changes to column, column changes to row. So again here also we have all the principal diagonal elements are 0. Now compare the remaining elements. This is E, this is minus C, this is F, minus F. What you are observing? We got the same matrix but with opposite side. That means minus A. So if you have A transpose is equal to minus A, then we are calling it as a skew symmetric matrix. Yes, what is symmetric then? Symmetric is A transpose is equal to A. Skew symmetric is A transpose is equal to minus A. Understood? And both are defined in square matrix. In a symmetric, all the elements are present. You can write 0 also. But in the skew symmetric, observe the principal diagonal elements are always 0. Now I am giving you the definition of both. First I am giving you the symmetric matrix, then I am giving you the skew symmetric matrix. So note down this, this is very important. They can ask to define symmetric matrix for 1 mark. Definition: a square matrix A is equal to Aij is said to be symmetric if A transpose is equal to A. Mark this point. A transpose is equal to A. That is Aij is equal to Aji for all possible values of I and J. Then, see example already we are familiar. Now I am giving you the definition of skew symmetric matrix. So what is the skew symmetric? A transpose is equal to minus A, but we have to write this in the systematic way. A square matrix A is equal to Aij is said to be skew symmetric if A transpose is equal to A, that is, if A transpose is equal to minus A, that is Aij is equal to minus Aji for all possible values of I and j. Understood? That means if we put, now I am giving you an important point here. If we put I is equal to j, then how you write this? I is equal to minus I. That means I and j are equal. It lies in same row, same column. That is nothing but principal diagonal elements. Take negative value this side. I plus I is equal to 0. That means 2ai is equal to 0. Implies ai is equal to 0. That means the principal diagonal elements are 0. Now students, is it clear? The symmetric matrix is if A transpose is equal to A, and skew symmetric is A transpose is equal to minus A. Now I am moving to the examples. If you solve the examples, then you will be perfect in that concept. So write on the examples. Take a pen and paper. So along with me, go on writing that values. Show that the matrix A is equal to 1 minus 1 5 minus 1 2 1 5 1 3 is a symmetric matrix. And students, I am not explaining the concept, I am telling you how to represent the problem in the examination. So first A, as it is 1 minus 1 5 minus 1 2 1 5 1 3, and write down its transpose on the side. Row changes to column, column changes to row. And after writing the transpose, what you will observe, these two matrices are equal. That means A transpose is equal to A. So this is nothing but A is symmetric matrix. A is symmetric matrix. Understood? Now next example. Show that a matrix. I am explaining the concept very slowly. It is 0, 1, minus 1. This is minus 1, 0, 1. This is 1, minus 1, 0. Is a skew symmetric matrix. Here, same thing as we did in the previous. First write down matrix A. 0, 1, minus 1. Minus 1, 0, 1. It is 1, minus 1, 0. This is matrix A. And on the side only write down its transpose. Changes to row as a column, column as a row. So it is 0, minus 1, 1. Next 1, 0, minus 1. Then minus 1, 1, 0. Says what you are observing in both the principal diagonal elements are 0. Moving to the next. Here we have 1, here we have a minus 1. See, they have a opposite sign. Here it is minus 1, it is plus 1. Like that, when you compare with the remaining values, they are equal in value but opposite in sign. That means A transpose is equal to minus A. What is this implies? This implies A is a skew symmetric matrix. Is it clear? So next, again we are solving the similar different examples in this concept. So the next example, for the matrix A is equal to 1 5 6 7, verify that first one, A plus A transpose is a symmetric matrix. Symmetric matrix. Second one, A minus A transpose is a skew symmetric matrix. Yes, this is the question. So first solution. First what you are writing? We are writing A plus A transpose. First write down A. 1, 5, 6, 7 plus its transpose 1, 6, 5, 7. Then add these two. And when you are adding, you are getting 1 plus 1, 2. 5 plus 6, 11. 6 plus 5, 11. 7 plus 7, 14. And for our convenience, let us take this as a C. C is equal to A plus A transpose. Write down the transpose of this. Instead of writing this, write down C, because we are taking these two values as a C. C dash is equal to, write down the transpose of this. 2, 11, 11, 14. See this, is it nothing but C or what? Compare these to C is 2, 11. Yes, 2, 11. 11, 14. 11, 14. So C dash is equal to C dash is transpose. C transpose is equal to C. Then what it is? This implies C is equal to A plus A dash is a symmetric matrix. Symmetric matrix. Similarly, we are moving to the next one. In the next one, we have to check it for minus. So write on the second one. And first only I am writing, let B is equal to A minus A transpose. Write on A. A is 1, 5, 6, 7 minus its transpose 1, 6, 5, 7. Go for the minus. 1 minus 1, 0. 5 minus 6, minus 1. 6 minus 5, 1. 7 minus 7, 0. So this we are taking as a B. B is nothing but A minus A transpose. Write down its transpose. 0, 1, minus 1, 0. See what you are observing, we have the same elements but with opposite sign. That is B transpose is equal to minus B. What is the definition? That is nothing but skew symmetric. Therefore, B is equal to A minus A dash is skew symmetric matrix. See, is it simple or what? They are simple and very interesting examples. Now we are moving to the important theorem. That theorem they are asking in the theory for 3 mark in part C. And you have to remember that result for your competitive. See the theorem. First theorem. I am giving you the statement. For any square matrix, for any square matrix A with real number entries, A plus A dash is a symmetric matrix. See, already I explained in the previous example. And A minus A dash is a skew symmetric matrix. Skew symmetric matrix. This is a theorem. Before theorem only I explained with the example or what? In the previous example, see the previous example, already we got the result. Now I am giving you the proof. Slowly I am explaining. First one, let us take B is equal to A plus A transpose. Then in the next step I am writing a transpose on both the sides. I am writing the transpose on both the sides. Left side I kept as it is. Here this I am writing as A transpose plus A transpose of transpose. Which property? Because in the transpose of the matrices already we are familiar with this result. Correct or not? Already we studied this. So I applied that. Again we have a property. What is the transpose of the transpose? We will get the same, because A transpose of transpose is A. Then here I am writing A plus A transpose, because addition of matrices is commutative here, because A plus B is equal to B plus A, and is it nothing but B or what? So it is B. We started with B transpose and we got B. What is this definition? This definition is nothing but symmetric definition. This implies B is equal to A plus A transpose is a symmetric matrix. Symmetric matrix. See, once again I am explaining. Don't take the tension. This is very important for 3 mark in part C. See, B is equal to A plus A transpose. After that, take the transpose on both the sides. So, B transpose is equal to A plus A transpose whole transpose. And we are applying this property. A plus B whole transpose is A transpose plus B transpose. So, A transpose I kept as it is. A transpose of transpose is A. But the addition of matrices is commutative. So, I interchanged this. And this value is nothing but B. So, we got B transpose is equal to B. And you are familiar, that is the definition of symmetric matrix. So, similarly, moving to the next. What is the second one? The second one is, we have to prove that A minus A transpose is skew symmetric. So, start with the next. Let us take C is equal to A minus A transpose. Then take the transpose on both the sides. Understood? After this, what is the property? We have A minus B whole transpose is A transpose minus B transpose. Apply that. A transpose minus A transpose of transpose. That's why, because of this we are writing. Then what is A transpose of transpose? That is A. And subtraction is not commutative. We cannot interchange these two, because middle we have a minus. Instead of interchanging, I am taking common. I am taking minus common. It is A minus A transpose. So what about this bracket value? The bracket value is C. So C is equal to A minus A transpose. So it is minus C. We started with its transpose and we got minus C. So what is the this is the definition of what? This is the definition of skew symmetric. This implies C is equal to A minus A dash is skew symmetric matrix. It is skew symmetric matrix. Understood? So once again I am explaining. C I am writing as A minus A transpose. After that I am taking a transpose on both the sides. Here C transpose is equal to A minus A transpose whole transpose. And apply this property. A minus B whole transpose is A transpose minus B transpose. Apply that. A transpose minus A transpose of transpose. See, what is A transpose of transpose? It is A. So it is A dash minus A. Dash means nothing but transpose. But we cannot interchange. Why? Because middle we have a minus. So that's why I took minus common. It is A minus A transpose. This is nothing but the value C. So C transpose is equal to minus C. And you are familiar, it is a definition of skew symmetric matrix. So we got important point. Please note down that. What is that important point? A plus A transpose is symmetric matrix and A minus A dash A transpose is skew symmetric matrix. Next, moving to the next theorem. That is also very important theorem. And again, they can ask the statement, because they will not ask the proof. Usually, we will use the statement of this theorem. So, any square matrix can be expressed as the sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. So write down the proof. See here, I am taking A. Let A be a square matrix. A be a square matrix, then we can write see A is equal to 1 by 2 A plus A transpose plus 1 by 2 A minus A transpose. So the question arises in the student's mind, why we have to write like this. On the side I will explain this, why we are writing. Write down these two. In these two, what is common? 1 by 2 is common. What is remaining in the bracket? A plus A transpose plus A minus A transpose. See, plus A transpose and minus A transpose get cancelled. It is 1 by 2. A plus A is 2A. 2 get cancelled. A is remaining or what? And why we are writing? Because we are familiar. A plus A transpose is a symmetric and A minus A transpose is a skew symmetric. And according to the statement, it should be a sum of symmetric and skew symmetric. Now, A plus A dash is a symmetric. We know that A plus A dash is symmetric. If it is a symmetric means, and if each element is multiplied by the same value, that is scalar multiplication. This implies 1 by 2 A plus A dash is also symmetric. Similarly, A minus A dash is skew symmetric. For this skew symmetric, if you multiply by the same amount, that means same value, then there will be no change. So 1 by 2 A minus A transpose is also a skew symmetric. That means what you understood? This is symmetric and this is skew symmetric. After simplification you will get A. That means every square matrix is expressed as sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. So again it is a very important theorem. You have to remember the statement, because in competitive we are using this statement again and again. Now moving to the examples. Express the matrix B is equal to 2 minus 2 minus 4 minus 1 3 4 1 minus 2 minus 3 as the sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. So this is a question. Now solution. B is given, write as it is. 2 minus 2 minus 4 minus 1 3 4 1 minus 2 minus 3. On the side write down its transpose. 2 minus 1 1. You know transpose is nothing but changing row into column, columns into row. Minus 2 3 minus 2. It is minus 4 4 minus 3. Then what we are doing? Now we are doing like this. B plus B transpose. Add these two. 2 plus 2, 4. Next one is minus 3. Minus 4 plus 1, minus 3. Add the corresponding elements. Then minus 3, 6. 4 minus 2, 2. 1 minus 4, minus 3. Minus 2 plus 4, 2. And this is minus 6. This is nothing but B plus B transpose. So P I am writing as P is equal to 1 by 2 B plus B transpose. That means each element of, this is a method to show that it is a sum of symmetric and skew symmetric. 4, write down this matrix. 4 minus 3, this is minus 3. Then minus 3, 6, 2, minus 3, 2, minus 6. Multiply each element of this by 1 by 2. If possible, go for a cancellation, otherwise keep as it is. This is 2 minus 3 by 2. This is minus 3 by 2. This is also minus 3 by 2, 3, 1. Next, minus 3 by 2, 1, minus 3. This is what? P. But we have to show that it is a sum of symmetric and skew symmetric. Now we have to show that it is a symmetric. So write down P transpose. What is P transpose? It changes to row into columns. 2 minus 3 by 2 minus 3 by 2. This is minus 3 by 2, 3, 1. Next, minus 3 by 2, 1, minus 3. See, compare P transpose and P. Are they same or what? Yes, this is P. This implies you what? P is equal to 1 by 2 B plus B transpose is symmetric. Is symmetric. Now we have to show that it is the next part skew symmetric. We have to calculate for skew symmetric. Let Q is equal to 1 by 2 B minus B dash. So 1 by 2 as it is B. What is B? 2 minus 2 minus 4 minus 1 3 4 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus, right, is transpose. 2 minus 1 1 minus 2 3 minus 2 minus 4 4 minus 3. Go for the subtraction. 2 minus 2 0. Minus 2 minus into minus plus minus 1. Minus 4 minus 1 minus 5. Next, minus 1 plus 2 1. This is 0. 4 minus into minus plus 6. Next, 1 minus into minus plus, this is 5. Next one is minus 6 and this is 0. After that, take 1 by 2 inside the matrix. It is 0 minus 1 by 2 minus 5 by 2. Then 1 by 2 0, 6 by 2 is 3. The next one is 5 by 2 minus 3 0. So this is what? Q. Take a transpose of this. 0 1 by 2 5 by 2 minus 1 by 2 minus 5 by 2 0 minus 3 3 0. See, compare these two. They are exactly same in the value but opposite in sign. It is minus Q. Then it is what? It is nothing but it is a definition of skew symmetric matrix. So therefore Q is equal to 0 minus 1 by 2 minus 5 by 2 1 by 2 0 3 5 by 2 minus 3 0. That is nothing but Q is equal to 1 by 2 B minus B dash is a skew symmetric. Is a skew symmetric matrix. So we proved that P is a symmetric and Q is a skew symmetric. Add that to P plus Q. So what is P? P already we calculated and Q also we already calculated. Add that. P is 2 minus 3 by 2 minus 3 by 2 and this is minus 3 by 2 3 1. This is minus 3 by 2, 1 minus 3 plus write down q. Q is here. 0 minus 1 by 2 minus 5 by 2. 1 by 2 0 3. 5 by 2 minus 3 0. Now add the corresponding elements. 2 plus 0 2. Minus 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2 is minus 4 by 2, that is minus 2. Then minus 3 by 2 minus 5 by 2 is what? Minus 8 by 2, that is minus 4. Similarly, go for the calculations. You will get minus 1, 3, 4 and 1 minus 2 minus 3. See, is it B or what? Yes, this is B. And what is P? P is a symmetric, Q is a skew symmetric. So, addition of these two gives you B. That implies that it is a sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. Yes, in the next class I am continuing with the same concept.